Amir, what do you know about Prime Minister Justin Trudeau?
I actually just found this video the other day. Let's take a look.
Well, we have some interesting resumes here. Let's talk about Justin Trudeau.
I see he's included his picture. Smart of him to do so, since the American Behavioral Sciences study says that images play a vital role when influencing voters. I'm not sure why it's in black and white though.
Well, it's not his first time doing blackface.
Guess he wanted to make history as the first black prime minister.
Well, let's start with his experience section. Not much with leadership or collaboration. What about his economic policies?
All over the place. Thank God the US economy was thriving.
What do his skills say about him being trustworthy and accountable?
They don't seem too good to me. Didn't he see the results of the 50-50 cabinet and the agendas he proposed but didn't accomplish at the end?
Yeah, he proposed a climate change action plan and he didn't even think about the budget, only to get re-elected.
He's like a celebrity who says and does things without thinking them through.
And in 1972, his father went through the same issues with his own minority government. We all know history repeats itself.
Well, I think he needs to assess his weaknesses from his first term and work on building his leadership skills. He has a lot of growing up to do.
So, what has he achieved so far?
You know what he's actually done? Use government money to buy a pipeline and try to bail out SNC. He has not invested in Canadians.
I wouldn't have guessed all of that from all of those positive social media posts.
And somehow he claims he's best serving our citizens?
Come on, being prime minister is no entry-level job.
That's true. I'm not saying no forever, but not now.
He is cute though.
Aw man, I didn't realize Justin Trudeau had so much baggage. I never would have guessed he had all this controversial history considering the way he presents himself.
Let's call up our friends to get a second opinion. Oh, here they are now.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I called you up because we are currently discussing the competencies of Justin Trudeau.
Well, when I think of Justin Trudeau, I'm immediately reminded of his Instagram page. We look for qualities in political leaders who are marketed as honest, friendly, and trustworthy. Trudeau also reveals his personal life and the values of his party to his followers, and this makes us feel as if we know him on an intimate level. During his first campaign, he mastered the art of mediated identity management through his use of social media. This fortified his image and shaped the public's perception of him as a political figure through the posting of images that reinforce his presented self, a positive and strong leader with a vision for change of the future.
Jumping off of what Kalki said, Trudeau spends government funds in a manner that bolsters his image. He bought a pipeline in Western Canada for $4.5 billion, but work on the project has stalled. He gave small businesses an unnecessary tax cut, lowering government revenues and furthering the federal deficit. He has fallen short on his promises for infrastructure spending as well.
Speaking of falling short, Justin Trudeau tends to make promises without considering budget factor and consequences. For his recent election, he proposed a climate action plan that would promise to push Canada to become a carbon neutral country by 2050. However, when his government was asked how he would approach this, they said they haven't developed a solid plan yet, but if they were to be re-elected, they would best look to how to do this. He only fulfilled 62% of his election promises in his previous term, making the public lack trust in him. He fulfilled the promises that would boost his image in a positive light with the example of the 50-50 cabinet.
Images of Trudeau covered in blackface surfaced on the internet days before the federal elections, which displayed Trudeau in a negative light. These images tarnished his image as a leader and especially as one who stands for diversity and inclusion. These exposed images were seen as a racist act as he tried to mock the minority communities. However, he did apologize to the general public and acknowledge his mistake as a means of repairing his image.
Wow, my friends made some great points. In order to begin his political recovery, Trudeau needs to deeply consider his skills as a leader, as no longer will his image keep him afloat. The re-election of Justin Trudeau is a second chance. Although his image is forever tainted, substantial progress could be made if he refashions his cabinet to best manage a minority government similar to his father Pierre Trudeau in 1972. With far less support of Canadians, he is in dire need of effective leadership habits such as collaboration with and listening to others, and with their feedback, he must be willing to change. If he carries on with his old ways, he will never be ready.